Hi, Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the famed New York Arena here in Midtown Manhattan for our main event. 12 rounds, light heavyweights. Each man comes into the...
Here we go, off smart.
So we are underway here. Round one, scheduled for 12. Blocks that punch. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Smith. There's more room for defensive error with the taller fighter, I assume, here?
Yes, there is, because now all of a sudden you're punching down. You're taught to punch on a straight plane where you don't leave anything open. You punch down, and somebody comes up with a punch. Next thing you know, you're picking yourself up off the canvas.
Jacobs' movement's really helping him out, avoiding that punch. Jacobs is in a bad spot right now. He's been stunned. Teddy, explain this to me. Hey, this fighter was just staggered and stunned. Now all of a sudden he's defending beautifully.
Yeah, because he's on instinct now. Before he was thinking, he was overthinking. That happens out in life in a lot of places. And now he's not. Now just naturally, instinctively, survival mode is there. He's doing all the things, Joe, that he was taught in the gym. Things he couldn't do before because he was worried about doing them. He had too many things clogging his head.
Jacobs is impressing the judges and himself with that right hand. Unable to connect by Smith. And you can see he wanted to do that as he holds on there. Last 10 seconds of this first round. Parries that punch intended for the head. Smith stunned. Wow, both guys have gotten to the other here. A very fan-friendly round, but a headache for the judges. How do you possibly score that round when each man was able to hurt the other?
Well, this is where you have to be a good judge. You have to be a professional judge. You have to use the information that's there. Who won the spots of the round before they each hurt each other? And who hurt the other guy a little more?
Best combination in the game, jab with the straight.
Do that again.
Comes across with a hook up top. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Jacobs is really in position to control things in this fight if he can do what he did just there, and that's land a good, solid jab. Macho's sitting back right now, Teddy, and looking for that counterpunch opportunity, isn't he?
Yeah, that's exactly what he's doing. He's waiting, you know, he sees that his opponent is in his armory, so to speak. You know, he's in his castle. He's getting him to come out of his castle. He wants him to come out of his castle, so now he can attack.
Side to side, move your head. See, there you go.
10 clicks of the talk.
Nice.
And round number 3 is underway. And now just wasting away some time with that clinch. Solid straight right hand.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
Took a shot. Now he gives a left.
Gotta see that come in. Let's go.
defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault.
Hey, hands up!
Halfway through this round here. Jacobs' defense is now serving him well. Nice job blocking that punch. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Jacobs. See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. Last 10 seconds of round number 3. And now he's targeting upstairs.
You're losing this fight.
Start of round number 4. A chance to look at Teddy's scorecard. Teddy, you gotta like this because he's using that jab the way you like him to.
Especially when you're being aggressive. You walk in, you want to walk in where the guy can't see you coming. That jab blinds your opponent.
Face yourself!
Jacobs is scoring with that right hand. Well, if you're a fan of being defensively sound as a fighter, this isn't the guy to watch because he's opening up all day long.
Yeah, he is. You know, he reminds me a little bit of my pool guy, you know. He doesn't put, he doesn't put chlorine in the darn pool and algae comes around. Well, if you don't throw your punches short, well, algae's not going to come around, but straight punches are coming.
.90 seconds to go here in this round. And he's holding. Unable to score with the hook. And he just holds on there. Oh, you see him with the left of the head there? Not what he was looking for. That's a miss right there by Macho. 10 seconds remaining in this round.
Come on, kid, focus.
Jacobs is really impressing us here, Teddy, coming off that last round. I mean, he laid down a beating to his opponent, but sometimes confidence can also be an enemy in this game.
Yeah, you can get a little bit of overconfidence. You can get careless. You know, you can forget where you were earlier or forget what you knew when you were coming into the ring. Things that you had to understand as far as defensive liabilities. He has to remember that.
He's got that certain something that's a well-acquired skill in this craft of boxing, and that is superb defense, and it's on target tonight.
It is. The old-timers would say, you know, that's the hard thing, is to learn defense. You know, the easy part, the fun part is letting your hands go. So he's got the hard part down. Guess what? He's enjoying the fun part right now because of it.
Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand.
Unload! More punches!
Still plenty of time to work here in round number 5. Minute and a half to go. Jacobs is left working well that time. Smith showing that he's got some defense of his own. He got away from that punch. Smith stumbled back. He just got hurt. That's a Good hook by Smith. A sharp hook to the head by Jacobs. He scores with the jab there.
You know, Joe, a lot of times you think about a jab being used by an outside guy, but to get inside, you need a cover. And there, right there, was the cover.
And that's the end of round 5. Jacobs' corner has quite a task in front of them now. Their fighter's eye swollen shut.
Right now, you have to come up with some strategy. Maybe he turns his stance around, where he leads now with the good eye. You know, right now the good eye is back a little bit where he can't pick up things. Maybe now he needs to change his position in the ring where at least his good eye is in front.
Do you see any way in which he can take his opponent's aggression and turn it against him?
Yeah, the perfect way. I mean, boxing 101, counterpunching. You got a guy coming at you, no better way than to change his mind. Make him miss, make him pay.
Reaching the halfway point of round number 6. Oh, what a power punch by Macho.
Keep pushing.
Working our way towards the bell. Last 10 seconds of the 6th. Able to cover up along the belt line. Blocks that one.
You need to capitalize on his mistake, okay?
Here we go. Action to start the 7th round. Jacobs' corner has to be pleased with everything they've seen so far tonight. Consensus ringside is that this is a one-sided fight, that he's in complete control on the scorecards.
Yeah, well, he's having his way, and it's not going to change unless he gets a little cocky here. If he starts looking for maybe one shot instead of putting them together the way he's doing, maybe it allows his opponent to have a little bit of hope, a little ray of hope, get back in this fight.
A leveling uppercut by Macho. Back to basics here, as you can see the jab becoming a key instrument for him.
Boxing 101. You have an opponent walking in, you want to stay on the outside, use that jab.
Smith's throwing lots of punches and not many are landing, but what's that old saying, hey, you put enough out there, something's going to stick?
Well, at least he's controlling the rhythm. He's keeping control of the pace right now, and at least when you're throwing, your opponent, for the most part, he's being handcuffed a little bit.
Pace yourself.
Oh, what a hook upstairs.
You're not focusing.
Now hugging on the inside. Coming towards the end of the 7th round, 10 seconds to go. Committing to the work downstairs with the left. Let's look at Teddy's scorecard as we begin this 8th round here, and you can see that, yes, he's up, but if you've been watching this fight closely, you know that anything still can happen here.
So his opponent is a real tough guy. He doesn't get discouraged. continues to come with a fast pace. And a guy like that, you never count out.
Jacobs is throwing wide punches. If I'm standing opposite of that, I jump on it.
Yeah, well, if you're the fighter, that's where you have to be kind of like into a Kodak moment, where you take a picture and you say, okay, remember that, and the next time, bang, I'm going to take advantage.
There's a straight right hand. The halfway point of round number 8. Jacobs' right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him. Good biting, snapping shot by Smith. There's that overhand right. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Not getting it done with that straight right hand.
Move your head.
Clock counting down here in round number 8. 10 seconds to go. End of the round, and he's had better rounds in the fight than the one we just saw, but still, it's very much there for the taking.
Yeah, whoever finishes up strongly in the late parts of these rounds, a lot of times, you know, the judges get mesmerized a little bit here, too. You know, it's a real close fight, and you kind of forgot where the separation was, and whoever grabs the last part of the round, that's who you remember. It's very important in this kind of fight. Finish up good at the end of the round.
Nice work, the left hand to the head. Well, he ties up there. Macho's defense is paying off now. Jacobs' head movement is really a factor in this fight. I mean, who would have thought it? Just one of the aspects of defense could be such a big key to this fight right now.
Yeah, it is, and his opponent right now is not making adjustments. Matter of fact, he's starting to drown himself because he's going more and more head hunting, and the more he does it, the more he misses, the more frustrated he gets, the more tired he gets. He needs to make a change downstairs to the place that's not moving, down to the body.
Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Smith. Right hand downstairs. Final chance, last 10 seconds of round 9. And that does it for this round. In between rounds here, Jacobs' eye is completely swollen shut. What would you be telling him?
Well, this is going to sound a little tiny harsh, but guess what? This is a tough business. I tell him, you have 2 eyes, right? Use the good one.
Clipping him with that uppercut. Big shot by Smith. Able to bring the hook down low. Jacobs is keeping his guard up very, very well. Teddy, does it help to have the speed that he has?
Sure. Anytime you have speed and you can put it into the equation where whatever you're doing, it has to be technically right, but now you put speed, you're doing it even better. You're doing it at a higher level.
Halfway through round 10, and now he scores well with the straight right. Oh, and he got caught right there. Everything was going fine, and then he got caught.
Well, that's the problem. It was going too fine. He got a false sense of security. The other guy wasn't throwing back. He took for granted, and bang, you can't take for granted in this ring.
Jacobs has got to feel that right there. He was just tagged by a big uppercut. Counting down towards the end of the 10th round. 10 seconds to go.
If you stand straight up.
So 10 rounds are in the books, and Teddy, your scorecard has it a dead even fight. What does he have to do to pull away here?
He's got to remember those early mornings, waking up at 4 or 5 in the morning doing road work. Those cold mornings when it was freezing, he didn't want to get out of bed. Those long days of sparring when the rounds never ended. He's got to remember that, and remember this is why he did it.
Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Jacobs is dealing with the aftermath of being rocked, but yet he hasn't changed anything. He's still sticking with that style.
Well, that means panic has not set in. That's a good thing, Joe. He still believes he can get this thing done the way he came here to get it done.
You see him holding on. Jacobs' defense. Is it ever good? Look at how easy he's able to block those punches. 90 seconds to go in this 11th round. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Macho. Smith's making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch.
Like what I see in there.
Jacobs' right hand scores well that time. Last 10 seconds of this 11th round. Gets rid of that body shot.
Doing what you're doing. You're winning this.
Oh, it's been a good one tonight, but one more round to go. Here it is, the final go-round. Good defense, just covering up down low. Zones in on that overhand right. And now he's targeting upstairs. Blocks that belt line well. Smith's the target of a hook.
Keep working the jab. Good.
Halfway through this 12th and final round. Jacobs is in a cycle right now that's not paying off for him. He has been busy. Yes, he's committed to trying to be on the attack, but not enough of these punches are landing.
Now, I would not call this guy in, from what I've seen, to paint my house. Because, I mean, this guy looks like he paints graffiti boards. I mean, he's just throwing stuff in there, like you said. And it's just, it's not making a picture you want to see. It's not accurate. It's not effective.
That right hand serving him well.
got this one.
Last 10 seconds of the fight. Throughout the night, right up until that final bell moments ago, both these men tried to determine their fate. But now it's in the hands of these judges.
The pressure now is truly on the judges because this is the kind of fight where you need talent as a judge, you need discipline as a judge, and of course honesty to get the right decision here.